In just 2 short years, BYD have brought 5 cars to the UK market. We've had the Atto 3, the Dolphin, the Seal, the Seal U DMI big SUV plug-in hybrid, and the C-Line 7. Now this, a small SUV, the Atto 2. It's coming to the UK probably around September time. And you know what? I think it's probably their best looking car yet. That's the thing about BYD. Every new car just gets better and better. Clearly they need to tell you what the car is, so there's a big BYD logo at the front there. Lots of SUV styling cues, as you would expect. So you've got wheel arch extensions there, these bits down there, chunky bits to tell you it's an SUV. One thing I do like, actually, if you look at how the door opens so you don't get dirty trousers when you get out. See, they go down really low, the doors. That's really quite clever. Charging port at the front there, telling you that it's designed by BYD. Don't know who else would design it, but there you go. And you know what I think? Don't tell anybody. There's a whiff of Mercedes around this design. Look at Mercedes SUVs. It's not that different. Let's have a look around the back as well. See what I mean? This has got a definite whiff of Mercedes around it. You've got these LED lights, which are a double knot light in the figure 8, which is lucky in China. And the boot, there you go, 400 litres or there or thereabouts. Got a split level floor, you can put that down there, the seats fold flat. Now, one of the really interesting things about this car technically is the battery is a really advanced blade battery, they call it, and this is the 3rd generation of their EV platform, so that has real benefits when you sit inside. It's also called cell to body, which means that the whole battery structure is part of the body of the car, which is great for noise, vibration and harshness, which they say is something that really matters in a car these days. It's just the buzz and the noise that really tires you out when you're driving. And also very important for safety. Right, let's have a look in the back. So this is important for a family car, and look at this, flat floor down here. That's because of that clever blade battery system, a really low floor, and loads of room back here. For a car that is quite small, this is only 4.3 meters long, this car. There's so much space in here. That's one of the joys of EVs. Loads of headroom, even with a panoramic sunroof. And yeah, seems pretty comfortable with a good view out. I reckon your kids or your family are going to be really happy in the back here. Now, it's time to get in the front and go for a drive. Let's start, as we always should do, with the numbers. And the numbers are a bit off because we're going to get a slightly different version of this car when it comes to the UK. But this one has a 45.1 kilowatt hour battery, which when you do the conversion kilometers to miles gives you a range of around 193 miles. Not fantastic. We should get, I understand, a 50 kilowatt hour battery, so that's probably going to push that range up to over 200 miles. When it comes to charging, there is fast charging, but it's not that fast. It's 65 kilowatt charging. So we will probably get a charge from 10 to 80%. I think it's around 37 minutes. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in those figures. We also need to talk about price. We'll come back to price in the end because this isn't a cheap car. Now, what BYD will tell you is you get so much kit. You get this lovely 13-inch touchscreen. You get a display here. The touchscreen actually normally revolves. Sadly, it doesn't twist round in Spain, but you've got voice control, which works really, really well. You could say, "Hi BYD, put my heated seat on." And there it is. It puts my heated seat on for me. But I can open the sunroof or the panoramic sunroof blind, do all sorts of things with voice control. This screen also has YouTube on it and some games. So if you are stuck charging from 10 to 80% in 37 minutes or thereabouts, you can watch a video on YouTube or play some games, which is good news. It's also got vehicle to load capability, which means you can plug something into the car and have your own barbecue outside, or your own coffee machine, or whatever you fancy. You can just plug anything in. In terms of other technology, I've got a camera here watching me. There's all sorts of safety and driver assistance features. The camera will keep telling me to keep my eyes on the road if I'm looking away too much. There are beeps and bongs if I go too near the, there we go, too near the white lines in the middle, or if I do stray a little bit over the speed limit, it'll beep and bong at me then. But what impresses me here is the quality, lots of touch, surfaces that are really nicely soft when you try and squidge them down. Good visibility all around, nice big mirrors, which I'm a sucker for a big mirror, and generally it does look and feel quite premium in here. Got a vegan leather on the seats, which is an important thing these days. Every car has electric seats, so you are going to be paying for this car, but you're going to get an awful lot for it. Let's talk about how this car drives, and I have to say I'm really impressed. Now, it's another example of how each BYD that comes along is better than the last one. And I've been driving this around on some pretty ropey Spanish roads, and it rides really nicely, which is probably the most important bit when you're talking about a family SUV. It's no sports car, but acceleration is swift enough. I think it's around 7.9 seconds, 0 to 60, something in that region, but it's not a sports car. The steering feels comfortable enough and connected enough. But it's comfortable. The view out is pretty good. Nice large rear screen, nice big mirrors there. It's comfortable. Goes around corners securely enough. And I would find this very easy to live with, particularly with some of the clever little functions, just using the voice control or using 3 fingers to change the temperature on the touchscreen. Some clever, really thoughtful little touches. Nice storage space in the front here, wireless charging for your mobile phone. It's a proper posh little car. So the BYD Atto 2, should you buy one? Now I alluded to price earlier on, and although this car isn't going on sale in the UK till about September, it'll have a slightly bigger battery than this one, and there'll be another probably 60 kilowatt hour battery that will do 250, 260 miles. But the standard car will probably cost, I understand, in the region of £30,000. Not a lot, but when you can get a Citroen EC3 Aircross for under £23,000 that is bigger than this car, probably a little bit more comfortable than this car, might not be as posh or have quite the technology that this car has, but this car does look a little bit expensive. That's the only disappointment that I've got with this car. Otherwise, it's little luxury, and I love little luxury, but I just wish little luxury was a bit cheaper.